Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I ain't...
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Passes to MP. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. The Wolfpack with the ball. Here's Stopper. Off target at the rim. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play. Great job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for that shot.
And it's stolen by MP. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Wells outside. James, covered by Fisher. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul. The line for the Wolfpack.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect so far from the line. MP with the rock. Junior outside. Luan to the inside. And MP gets it to go.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 3-point game.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Now here's MP. He has 6. To the middle. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
Pass to James. Timmerman. To the paint with just 5 to shoot. Robinson. That one no good. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. Down low. Back to MP. That one's good. He's only missed 1 now. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout. For the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Pulls up. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
Well, it's clear as day. MP is dedicated to keeping his teammates involved.
The Wolfpack trail. Outside Stoffer. Robinson sets the screen. Stoffer, that's good.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
here's MP. 10 points for him. Hotkins outside. Junior. Here's Zadirko. Sinks that one from the post. Now Stauffer. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator jump. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Timmerman can't get it to go. Inside. Here's the break. MP, guarded by Wells. Here's MP. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Robinson. There's the 3. The rebound by Luan. Over James. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Patrick Wells on the wing, now covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So both teams changing.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Wells outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Now Wells. 7 points in this one. Now it's Carter outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Wells. Another shot. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Carter with it. Hopkins picks him up.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
It's Dillard outside. Back to MP. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
Well, MP just making that jumper look real easy out there.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Trailing by 13.
MP. Second personal foul. At the line for
That free throw, no good. And here's MP. He's got 14. Dish to Fisher. Zadirko. He gets that one to fall.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Pass to James. Fades away. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
Back to MP. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Timmerman with it, picked up by Luan. Rebound by Luan. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
MP outside. Gets it to go, his 8th of the night, a 62% clip.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass over to Robinson. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Stauffer, clock at 6. Robinson sets the screen. The 3 is up. Shot no good for Stauffer. MP with the rock. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And now the Dynasty with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pure from three-point range. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now Wells. 7 points in this one. To stop the run. And the layup is good.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. Here's MP. And he gets the bucket to go. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
You look at this Wolfpack roster. A lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
And Luan got the bucket and has a chance for one more. Determination was the main ingredient there.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside, it's Johnson. Cordova. Pass to Fresh. Back to Carter. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. To the paint. Here's MP. Lays it in off the break.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Here's Fresh. Davidson pulls it in. And now the Dynasty with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Count it. That bucket is good.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. It doesn't go for him.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Back to Dillard. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the middle. Fresh. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells. Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Cordova outside. Shoots over Cobb. Hits the front of the rim and in. And now the Dynasty with it. Down low. Tipped. To the inside. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam. Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Just 5 on the clock. The Dynasty with another miss.
And the coaching staff will live with this. These are the shots they want their guys taking.
I'm still not sure how that one didn't go in.
Here's Fresh. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
Carter has such a high basketball IQ. He's always looking for his next move and trying to find the open shooter.
Now Junior, right side. MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Cobb on the double team. Pass to Fresh. Andrews. Nails the three-pointer.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. The Wolfpack with the ball. Pass to Fresh. Cordova outside. Back to Fresh. Tries again. The Dynasty grab the miss. MP outside. Davidson with it. Defended by Fresh. Back to MP. And that one drops for him.
And that's just a case of MP wanting it more.
Here's Cordova. Fresh, the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
The drive by MP. It's good. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Cordova with it. Pass to Andrews. To the paint. Carter gets the bucket.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Now here's MP. Defended by Carter. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim.
Catch and shoot, it's a perfect situation for MP. He puts in so many reps that his muscle memory is exceptional for this level of basketball.
Pass to Andrews. Carter, now covered by MP. Cordova outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carter. Shoots the three. Davidson pulls it in.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
It's good.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cordova outside. No good. MP outside. Out to Cobb. MP high post. Pass to Davidson. Back to MP. The jump hook. And the layup is up and in.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't miss her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me, we ain't cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it.